Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are in Crusader Kings 3 and we are doing another kind of guide video or tips video, information if you will. I had a few people message me just saying, asking if I knew what all the traits in a game that you could kind of gain through your lifestyle were, what they meant, that kind of thing. So we're going to go over every single trait that you can actually get from your lifestyle in the game, because for whatever reason the game doesn't make it particularly easy for us to see all the information at the same time. So hopefully you guys learn something new, find this video entertaining, or just want to see more Crusader Kings content. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if that is what you're into. We do actually have an active and growing Discord as well, so if you're interested in meeting up with more players, join that. The link for that will be down in the description. Now, there are an awful lot of traits to go through that we can gain through our lifestyle. So we're going to try and make this as quick a video as possible. I understand that most videos on Crusader Kings are fairly long, so I'm going to try and make this just about these traits, and I'll try not to sidestep too much. So the first trait we're going to talk about is the Diplomat. On obtaining Diplomat, you get a +3 to diplomacy, you get a +20% for independent rule opinion, and you get a +20% for personal scheme power. So this is a really good one for interacting with other people. People will naturally like you a little bit more, and of course when you're trying to persuade them to like you, you've got that extra boost there with the personal scheme power. I particularly like this one. It's very useful for someone that's going to have to be interacting with lots of different people, lots of different countries. Perhaps you don't necessarily have the ability to attack them all. The next one is August. With this one, you actually get a +2 to diplomacy as well. You get a 1 to martial, which can always be a extra good stat to use. And you also get a +1 to your monthly prestige. And prestige in this game is so important. So the more you have stacking on that, honestly, the more important. If you're going to go more down like the war scenario, I would choose that. Honestly, it's a very, very good trait to pick up. Now, the Patriarch trait is actually one of my favorite in the game because I seem to need this one more than anything else. You get a +10 for house opinion. You also get a +15 for close family opinion as well. Basically meaning that, the people that are around you actually like you, less likely to kill you as well if they like you. You get a +20% to fertility, which is absolutely great because I'm all about having more children. And then you also get a +20% to stress loss. And hey guys, if you've ever played a character that you're kind of gone against the way that they're built and maybe executed a few too many people, you'll quickly realize just how important stress loss actually is in preventing an early death. And the next trait we're going to talk about is Strategist. With this, we get a +1 to diplomacy, a +3 to martial, a +25% to enemy fatal casualties, which can be really useful, basically meaning that when you are in a war, in a battle, you end up killing more of their units. You also have the ability to cross water without losing advantage, which is a really extra little plus there. This tree actually has a couple of decent perks in it, to be fair. So this is a trait I do tend to try and pick up if I'm able to, if I'm going down this line with my ruler anyway. And it's definitely one I would recommend picking up. The next trait is Overseer. With this, we get a +2 to Marshal, a +2 to Steward, and we also get a 50% control growth, which is absolutely amazing. We're getting 4 stat increases here, and then we're also getting that all-important 50% control growth. And if you are doing a lot of conquests, you're going to have a lot of countries, counties that are just not happy with you being their ruler. This helps make them toe the line, and actually made my top 5 perks that you can, or traits that you can actually pick up throughout the entire game. Next up, we have Gallant. With this, we get a +2 to Martial, a +4 to Combat Prowess, meaning we're going to be more deadlier on that field of battle. We get a +20% to Prestige, which is really useful. And we also get a plus 20 to attraction. All in all, this gives us quite a few decent extra things, and Gallant is another one that is very worthwhile picking up if you happen to go down this tree. The next one is Avaricious, and with this you get a plus 2 to stewardship, and you get a 15% holding tax increase as well, meaning like the counties that are directly under your control, you get 15% more tax from it, which is pretty cool. More money in your pocket. The next trait is Architect. With this, you get a plus 2 to stewardship, you get a minus 15% for building time, and a minus 10% for building cost as well. Buildings in this game can take a extremely long time to kind of build. So this, with the minus 15% build time, that's kind of the perk that I would take from this. More than the cost, they don't really cost that much, but that plus 15% or minus 15% on build time, definitely something to look out for. Next up, we have Administrator. You get a plus 1 to Diplomacy. You also get 35 to 35. I wish you got 35. You get a plus 3 to Stewardship, and you get a plus 5 to Vessel Opinion, meaning that the people under your command are going to like you that little bit much more. This is an okay one, but I think there's better ones out there. Next up, we have Schema. With this, you get a plus 5 to Intrigue, which is actually a pretty big bonus. And you get a plus 25 to Hostile Scheme Power, meaning if you're trying to murder someone, with this, you are definitely more likely to actually succeed. I've actually just realized making this video that I actually completely forgot to even mention any of the perks in the Intrigue line under the Schema line, so I may start doing another video going through each tree. Next up, we have the Seducer. With this, you get a plus 3 to Intrigue, a plus 20% to Fertility, and a plus 40 to Attraction. So if you are looking to kind of spread your seed, so to speak, all the way across the land, then this could definitely be the one you want to pick up. More people are going to be attracted to you, more likely to have children, and of course those schemes that you're going to be doing, maybe even trying to seduce someone, are going to be working a little bit easier for you. And up next, we have the Torturer. This is one of my favorite traits in the game, unfortunately. You get a plus 4 to combat prowess. Again, I really like that. Makes me deadlier on the combat field. You get a plus 50% to dread gain as well from, say, for instance, your executions. You get a plus 25% to hostile scheme resistance. And you also get a plus 10% to levy size, meaning, guys, you will have a bigger and badder army ready to conquer the land. If you are looking to be, a conqueror, an invader, it definitely could be the perk for you to go after. Next up, we have the trait that I pretty much take in every single playthrough. We have Whole of Body. With this, you get a 0.5 buff in your health. You get 25% extra fertility. And of course, you get that minus 25 stress gain. And, you're going to be encountering stress in your game, especially if you go against the grain of your character. With this, it just means you have a chance to not have those mental breakdowns, pumping out more children. And of course, you can take extra hits on that battlefield. Next, we have the Scholar with a plus 5 in learning. Plus 5 is massive, guys. Like I said, some of these stat increases are huge. A plus 5 is definitely there. You also get a plus 15% in development growth. Again, another brilliant one. Development can take such a long time. You get a plus 10 in hostile scheme success rate and a plus 10 in personal scheme success rate as well. Meaning no matter where you go in the scheming scenario, apparently scholars are pretty good at it. And lastly, we have the trait that you would take if you are going down the religious route. This is definitely one for you. With this, you get a plus 3 to learning, which is actually pretty good. And then you also get 20% monthly pithy increase as well. Again, this is pretty good if that's the route you're going down. And that is it, guys. That is every single trait that you can pick up in the lifestyle trees. The thing is that when it comes to these traits and it comes to the ones you're picking up, don't be afraid to not pick them up. Don't be afraid to, if you don't want to spend that extra time in that tree, don't just pick up the trait just because you happen to start the tree. That would be my advice. The other advice I would give is that take into account the playthrough that you are actually trying to do with this life, and decide what's most beneficial to you. Because, you know, if you're playing that of a religious leader, then you're not going to want torturer, even if they are good stats. Something like whole of body is pretty good no matter what lifestyle or way of leadership that you are leading, you know. So definitely pick them according to what you kind of need. I have done a video for what I think are the best 5 perks or traits in the game. However, at the same time, like I said, it's all about you. It's all about your personal experience in the game and what's going to help you with what you need to be done at the time. But that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have watched to the end, a big thank you to you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about that Discord as well. And I will see you in the next video. Also, if you have any comments about what you think is the best trait or any other suggestions for different videos you'd like to see, pop them down in the comments. I'd be great to go through them and see what you guys think and what you guys want to see next. And I will try and make sure I get it done. But until next time, I've been a monk, we've been Critically Clueless, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy gaming.